Good morning and welcome to Mornings with a Stranger. Today we have a request, and this request comes to us from Peter Dubois, and it is Adam Hills at the Melbourne International Comedy Special. And that's all I know, so it should be good.
Hello everyone. I'd like to start on a vaguely controversial note. Go with me though. Deaf people, I've learnt, are really racist. Oh, that's right. Oh, I'm not afraid to say it out loud. I don't mean that entirely, but I do kind of. I often do shows with sign interpreters, and I've learnt a little bit of sign language. And I've learnt that there are different signs for different countries. And some of those signs make perfect sense. But some of those signs seem to me to be vaguely offensive. I'll give you an example of what I mean. This is a sign that makes perfect sense. This is the British Sign Language sign for Scotland. Makes sense. It's a Scottish man playing the bagpipes. Or a Glaswegian man in a pub going, "Don't a drink, I'll buy you a drink. Can I get you a drink?" Either way, it makes sense. England, the sign for England is this. Because that's a letter E, so you go England. But if you're outside of England, you might be in a country that has a different alphabet. That's not going to make any sense. You can do this. Why? Because it's the strap on a Bobby's helmet. Which is lovely, but confusing. Because that's England, that's lesbian. I think you can work out why. How confusing is it? England, lesbian. England, lesbian. You don't want to get those two mixed up. You don't want to go out to a nightclub, pick up two girls, take them home, then find out they're both English. Here's where it starts getting vaguely offensive. The British Sign Language sign for Ireland is this. Yeah, and if you ask an English person why that is, they'll say, "Oh, it's the shamrock." "Oh no, I have a shamrock in my lapel and it's sticking out like that. That's what that is." No, it's not. That is English people going, "Ew." Oh dear Lord, there seem to be Irish people on me.
Oh, jeez.
The one that got me, though, is the British Sign Language sign for Australia, okay? This is the British Sign Language sign for Australia, which is also the sign we use in Australia to represent ourselves in sign language. It's this. That's not it. There aren't deaf people around the world. People go, "Where are you from?" They go, "I need a microphone."
I'm glad he cleared that up. I was confused.
British Sign Language sign for Australia, which is also the sign we use in Australia, is this. That's offensive. That is English people going, "Oh, we've picked the dirty scum up and we've put them over there." If you're going to make a sign for Australia, at least make it vaguely Australian. You know, something like... Do you know what? I reckon if you're English and you want to demonstrate Australia, all you have to do is this. Let's be honest though, after we lost the last Ashes, I reckon the English sign for Australia could well be this. Do you know what's great about that? Is that about 4 weeks ago I was on a flight. I was in Adelaide and I got on a flight to come back to Melbourne. And when I did, the stewardess recognised me. And she went, "Oh, hello, you're Adam Hills." I went, "Yes, I am." She went, "You just seated here, Mr. Hills?" I said, "Oh, thanks very much." She went, "I really like the routine you do about sign language." I went, "Oh, thanks, that's lovely." And she said, and I'm not kidding, "In fact, I've managed to incorporate a bit of it into the safety demonstration."
Oh boy.
And I'm thinking, what bit could she possibly have worked in? And I went back through my head all my favourite bits of sign language, and there's one that's my absolute favourite piece of sign language, and you will only ever see this in Australia, okay? This is a sign that only exists in Australian Sign Language because it sums up a phrase that only exists in the Australian spoken language. The sign, I'm not making it up, is this. I'll show you again. What that means is, fuck you, fuck the lot of yous. So let's go back. I've sat down. She said, "I like your bit about sign language." Really? Yes. In fact, I've managed to incorporate a bit of it into the safety demonstration. I'm just sitting there thinking, no, you didn't. I've never paid that much attention to the safety demonstration in my life. I swear to God, she got to the end and did this. In case of an emergency, your exits are here and here. What's even better was I was back in Adelaide 2 weeks ago for the Adelaide Fringe, and she passed me by on the street. And I didn't recognise her. And she went, hi, Adam. And I went, yeah, hi. Kept eating. And she went, no, it's me. And I went, yeah, good on you. And she went, no. Are you keeping an eye out for your exits? And I went, oh my God, it's you. I said, I've been telling that story on stage ever since you did that. And she went, good, because I do it on every flight now. Do you know what I love about? And then she went, although I do check to make sure there aren't deaf people on board for
Man.
Because how funny would that be? You're a deaf guy, you've got on a plane, and you see this. In case of an emergency, fuck you, fucked a lot of you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure talking to you. See you later.
I love it. Oh, that is good. That is actually really interesting and very curious. Oh, wow. Yeah. I don't know very much about sign language, and I don't know very little. In fact, I've forgotten pretty much most of everything I've ever learned. But it's really interesting where the signs come from. Like, I'm sure if you study sign language, you have a much better grip on that, but it's just interesting and very fascinating. Adam Hills never disappoints, that's for sure. Thank you so much, Peter Dubois, for the request. Greatly appreciated. Thank you all for watching. Please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time. Bye.